Giant Camp has officially opened. Plax won't be back. OC has been given permission to seek a trade.
1, 1, 2. Check me out right here, yo. In the commission, you ask for permission to hit him. He don't like me, hit him while wifey was with him. You heard of us, the murderous, most shady. Been on the low lately, the feds hate me. Opposition, competition of the day in the life of the commission. Yeah.
Mic check. What's kicking, family? I'm glad you've clicked in so I can check in with you. This is Mr. Batch here of the BBC, the Big Blue Commission. That's right. Giant fans. That's right. Big Blue. That's what we call ourselves. So let me get down with the get down and get this out of the way. I ain't going to keep up too much of your time. All right. Plaxico Burress, as you know, took the guaranteed money. The Giants offered him $1 million with incentives. What did he do? He took the money. Like I said in the clip before, it's all about the money when it comes down to these ball players and the owners. That's why we don't have a lockout. Getting back to Plaxico. Now, Plaxico came into Giant Camp. As we already know, he had blasted Coughlin in his TV interview. And a lot of people was like, oh, Plaxico this, Plaxico that, the Coughlin's this, Coughlin that. And I've also heard on the Sports Talk Radio about how Eli Manning should have been out there recruiting. Come on. If he hasn't done it before, he's not doing it now. You've heard how Sanchez has been talking about, bringing in this guy, bringing in that guy. He wants, you heard about Roethlisberger wanting Plaxico. You heard about Vic, politicking for what he wants, No, that's not Eli. Now, when it comes to the Plaxico Burress situation, that was between him and Coughlin. They've had some history there before them. Now, it would have been, I believe, in my opinion, it would have been best for Plaxico to come here to the Giants because he knows the system, he knows the ball players, and it would have been nice for him to be in this brand new ballpark, which he has yet to have played in. Right? Hello, been gone for a while. 3 Super Bowls have passed since my man has been on the playing field. So with that $1 million offer with incentives, then he could work up to it. But like I said, he took the $3 million and change from the New York Jets, shunning the 49ers, the Steelers, the Eagles, and the Cowboys. That's right. Comes about to the money. Now, speaking of money, let's move over to OC. Now, it's been reported this morning that OC's camp has been given permission by Jerry Reese to seek a trade. Hopefully, he can find a possible suitor that will take him, give us a couple of picks and a couple of live bodies to fill a couple of gaps, and we'll be good to go. Because OC wasn't going anywhere talking about all this holdout. He was getting fined $30,000 a day. That's right. It comes down to the money, y'all. The money. Whether you're getting it in your pocket or it's going out of your pocket, it's about the money. All I'm worried about is that after they get that money thing out of their head, when they step on the field, it's all about the game. That's the key thing. So guess what? Get your money issues out of the way so you're not clouded, and you can play ball. Now, getting back to OC. Now, OC has not played consistently. If what I'm talking about consistently is that he's been injured over the last couple of years. He hasn't been able to play a full schedule. He has not been like the every down starter that he, talking about he wants money. Yeah, he did some spectacular things, but that was in a part-time role. In my opinion, I believe that he is expendable due to the fact that we got Kiwi back in the camp. Yes, my man, Kiwi. You remember him on our Super Bowl run? Look, we also drafted very well as far as defensive linemen are concerned. There might be a little talk and concern about the linebackers, but that's another installment down the road. So what we've got here is OC given permission to seek a trade. I wish you all the best, and hopefully we can get some good stuff in. If that doesn't happen, come on back down to camp. Rip up the league. You come back to camp and you're angry, that's good for me. You know why? Because every time you turn that corner, you thinking about Jerry Reese. And it's like, yeah, that's what I want. Bring that anger down to the field And then when you see that ball carrier, eat them up, provided that you're still here in camp. Now, what we have inside the Giant camp is a very good receiving core. Last year, I used to hype it up about the receivers, can hold their own. And they did. And they did. I know you're going to talk about the 25 interceptions that Eli had, this, that, and that. Okay, with that being said, I still like the production of the wide receivers, which means that they should work even harder in order not to get those tip balls intercepted. Kevin Boss, they're looking to bring him back to camp. I believe that they will bring him back to camp. Ahmad Bradshaw has ran out of options. The Saints, the Dolphins, the Bengals all have running backs in their camps. So, I don't know what you want to do, Bradshaw. We've had a couple of people restructure their contract. It's from what I've read in the newspapers. Brandon Jacobs, to be exact, has restructured his contract. So let's see what kind of cap number we can work out and bring you in. And on that note, this is Mr. Batch of the Big Blue Commission. I'm out of here. Peace.